Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to whatever this video is, looking at the patch notes for Smash Bros. Ultimate for the newest patch 3.1.0, and we're going to have a look through it. I'm on Smashboards because they actually break it down a lot better than Nintendo do, but I wanted to go through this and give some thoughts on the various things, so let's get on with it then. Here we go, we're going to start with Bayonetta. We're going to look at this. I've definitely read through these already, so I've got some kind of idea, but general things with Bayonetta is they've given us some minor buffs, so her jab is active slightly longer, rapid jab, which is the constant flurry when you keep tapping the buttons, increased knockback growth of finishing hits, so knock you back at higher percentages. Dash attack, increased knockback growth at sweet spots, so landing that perfectly, knocking further backwards. Up tilt hits Link more reliably, means you can now combo into it a bit better, it means it will just connect and hit people, which is always good. Down smash, increased active frames of weaves, so 25, 27, 25 to 28, so it's slightly out longer by 1 frame. Up special, reduced landing lag after using this move in the air, so, and I think this is side special, reduced landing lag after using the move in the air as well. So what it means is your up special and your side special, when used in the air, when you land on the floor, you get to move a little bit quicker, so it's a couple frames they've knocked off of it, which is, you know, quite useful, really. It just means that when you're landing, you can move quicker and avoid getting hit. You're not locked there forever. Down special, increased active frames for counter detection. Wow, that's a lot more frames. It's like 5 more frames. Adjusted active frames for bat within's window. Well, made that a lot bigger as well. And increased recovery speed of which time's duration. So basically, what they've done to Bayonetta is just made a few of her moves less lag. And then her down special, they've essentially given the counter that lasts longer, and also the bats within, which is her shield. When you time it right, you move with the bats and stuff. You take less damage, so it's easier to land that as well. Not like massive changes, but some nice little changes here, little quality of life things, just making her a little bit more usable by the looks of it. Bowser Jr. Dash attack, adjusted knockback angle. I assume I haven't played with any of these characters yet. That means it's probably easy to combo afterwards. Up tilt, reduced total frames, so it's a little bit quicker. Doesn't hang out there for as long. Up smash, increased knockback growth, so that means it'll probably kill easier at higher percentages. Neutral special, the cannon, increased attack speed in the air to match grounded variant. Oh, so I didn't realize it went slower in the air, so this is similar to the same to the ground version. So reduced start up and reduced total frames, so it just comes out quicker. Side special, minimum and maximum speed of grounded variant increased. Damage is based on current speed, so this change also affects the damage the move can deal. Increased damage of grounded variant. So quite a significant, that's 1.2 up into 8.8. So, oh wow, look at that, even that was better. That's pretty good, that means it just hits a bit harder. That's a good change. Bowser Jr. is an interesting character. Hardly used him in Smash Ultimate, so it's cool to see a change like that. Get that out of the way. Up special, hammer attack. Increased hitbox size. Oh right, up special, so you can jump at the thing. So the hammer has now had a bigger hitbox. Increased active frames of backwards hit, 8 to 9. Increased active frames of forward hit. Clown car explosion, adjusted knockback angle made hits. Okay, so what they've done here is they made the hammer bigger hitbox, means it's easier to hit people with it, and increase the active frame so it just stays out longer. And then the clown car, when it blows up, they've changed how you get knocked by it, and it also means it hits multiple times. I think the explosion is meant to hit you like 1 or 2 times. I can't remember if it does or not. If not, that means you can combo out of it most likely. Captain Falcon, now here's some interesting changes. I was kind of curious that they did this. Forward tilt, increased knockback growth, so at higher percentages will knock you further. Up tilt, now this is something I was kind of interested in. Reduced start up frames, which means it comes out a lot faster. Reduced total frames, which means the move is just quicker overall. So if Captain Falcon's up tilt is actually has a spike on it, so that means that'll come out it'll come out quite a bit quicker, and you can spike people with it. It's a good move, isn't it? I feel like it could do a little bit extra range on it actually. I never don't land it that often, but this means you're going to have probably an easier time of spiking someone. Forward air, increased sweet spot hitbox. Now this I am surprised about. Now, people have said different things. I think the knee is actually really easy to land in Smash Ultimate compared to Smash 4. But clearly they decided they needed to make the knee bigger and easier to land, so I'm totally fine with this change. Back air increased knockback growth, great. Back air should be a kill move. It was a kill move before. This is a good move, good change. Side special, reduce start up when Captain Falcon starts moving forward. So it means it comes out quicker, I think, is what they're saying. Increase super armor threshold from 8 to 10. So I think that's what the move is currently doing, the uppercut. Increased hit stun, which means you can combo out of it. So that they've just buffed his Raptor boost completely there, so that's a good change. Down special, increased active frames on both ground and air variants. So this means that the down special is out longer. So that means that you'll be able to, I think by the end, when he comes out of his animation at the end, sometimes the frames run a bit too quick, so it's pretty good. Cloud, down smash links more reliably. It means when you down smash, you'll hit both hits with it. Diddy is another character that got a huge change. Jab, made his link, so his jab now links more reliably. Increased hitbox size of jab 2. Dash attack, adjusted knockback angle, which means it's probably easier to combo into when you dash attack into them. Up smash, made hits link more reliably, which is a lot of the common sense going with this, is you'll see a lot of these moves that link more reliably. It means when you hit someone with it, they're going to get hit by all the moves and you can't just DI out of it. Increased knockback growth for finishing hit, which means that this is more powerful, which means it's going to kill people now. Again, I haven't tried any of these just yet, but that's awesome. Up air, reduce the total frames from 36 frames to 35, so it's got a slightly quicker move. Reduce landing lag, and actually quite a bit of change there, so that means once you land, you've got to act again. Down air, decrease start up by 2 frames, means it comes out quicker. Decreased total frames, so the entire animation just happens faster. That's pretty cool. That means you can spike people probably really easy with it now, or easier I should say. Neutral special, adjusted damage range of Peanut while maintaining shield damage. So does 3 to 3 to 15, now does 4 to 3 to 13. Ooh. So there's more damage at lower percent. Charged up, yeah, that's cool. Shorten max charge time from 121 frames to 94 frames, so a bit quicker. That is massively quicker. That's like 20 frames they've like taken off. That's more than 20 frames they've taken off of that. Whew. Decreased startup of misfire explosion. Wow, I need to go test this. Upper special, decreased full speed while charging. This to me is the biggest change, because why did they nerf his recovery so hard? Decreased full speed while charging, brilliant. Extended vertical distance while charged, brilliant. So that means you can get back on the stage. I mean, horizontally this move is fantastic, but vertically it was terrible. So seeing this, fantastic change. And then his final smash is increased damage of explosion and jet at the start, decreased damage of the tackle, made it harder for opponents with low percentage to be launched by the final hit. So yeah, his final smash was pretty nuts actually. Did send people flying quite far. DK, neutral special, fully charged, fixed an issue where Donkey Kong would not gain super armor if he landed with the move from frames 12 to 17. So what they're saying is they fixed an issue now where his super armor works correctly. Donkey Kong has one thing that really annoys me about him, is his recovery is too nerfed from the last game. They need to increase either the move duration in the air, or they need to increase the vertical height you gain when using it, because you can't go off stage much with him now, and it's really annoying. Duck Hunt, up air made me great. I like his up air, the fact that it's going to connect more reliably, perfect. Fox, Jab 2, far hitbox, increase the hit stun to make Link more like. Okay, so this is one of those changes they've done. So with a lot of the characters where the jabs just work more correctly, if you like. Ganondorf, down smash, he's got a buff, so his down smash works the same. It's kind of similar to Cloud's. Ice Climbers now recovers mid-air jumps the same as other fighters. Nana can longer jump right to grab. Apparently there was a weird like infinite you could do with him, so apparently that fixes that. Incineroar, adjusted hit stun at elbow. Okay, so his basically just means his jab connects more consistently. Same with the Inkling. Jab 3, increased hitbox size, made it link. Oh, interesting. So that's just, again, a little buff. Isabel, side special. Opponents will not get caught when the hook is not moving quickly, which means that if you're not moving the hook at all, you can just run over it. After the hook touches the ground and the hook is yanked back, opponents can be caught. Active frames 9 to 11 to 12 to 11. These changes effectively undo the changes from 3.0. Oh, I don't even remember the changes from 3.0 to be honest, but that's interesting. Jigglypuff, made hit link jab 2, increased hitbox size, so jab just hits more consistently. Joker, side special, Arslan, hits of Edion link more reliably, so that will be when he hits you with the powered up version of his side B, you're going to get caught in it, harder to get out of. It's K-Rool, a character who needs a buff, like in my eyes. Like, it's not like a ridiculous buff, but they need to change his down throw again, so it's more like it will actually ground people, because The problem is they nerfed his down throw so hard. And it's just like really frustrating. Like I would have that would have been really good, or like change his hitbox back on his blade so it was a little bit more above it. I know it's probably the worst thing, and you probably don't want that, but like as someone who plays K. Rool as my main, like I find the down throw is something that needs to be. They need to change that, because now at low percentages it's like a waste of time. There's no point to down throw someone ever at this point. Like you're better off using the stomp, because that'll keep you in the ground longer. But cool. So now he'll grab the ledge. So his up air will actually like grab the ledge a bit easier when you go to do up air. Yay. That's not the kind of change he needs. Like he needs to have his down throw. Like it doesn't have to be broken like it was to start with, but it needs to be like better for grounding people at a slightly lower percentage rather than like 120. It needs to be more like 100. And you probably need like some other minor changes, but I'll probably do a video on what I think needs to change with him and some of the other characters, like my personal kind of changes. Little Mac, jab 1, reduce total frames to 21 frames to 16 frames, increased hit stun to make hit link more reliably, so that just means his jab's better. Jab 2, reduce total frames, so they could just come out faster, increased hitbox size, it means it connects more. Jab 3, increased hitbox size, so yeah, they're just bigger, easier to hit with it. Forward tilt. Made hit link more reliable against airborne opponents, so when you clonk someone with his forward tilt, you're going to be able to probably hit both hits of it. Down tilt, increased hitbox size, good change. Up smash, increased duration of super armor from 8 to 11 to 8 to 13, so we've got 2 extra frames of super armor, which means if you try to go down on Little Mac here from above, the likelihood is he's going to power through anything you throw at him, because his up smash is pretty good. Neutral special, reduced total frames of grounded, not fully charged variant. 49 frames to 44, so that comes out quicker then. KO uppercut, reduced total frames of 96 to 70. Oh, cool, so that animation just happens quicker. Side special, increased hitbox size of initial hit. Down special, reduced total frames. Oh, so down special just doesn't last as long. Interesting. Interesting change. This increased hitbox size of initial hit is kind of useful, but what he really needs is this to go slightly further, and his up B to go slightly further. Lucario, reduced total frames on his jab 1, 2, and 3, so that means they come out faster and probably less punishable. Dash attack, increased hitbox size. Don't know about that one, I'll have to find out. Forward tilt, increased knockback. See, Lucario is an interesting character because I don't play him. This may let me play him, I don't know. But increased knockback, so that means they go further. Forward smash, increased hitbox size of sweet spot. Okay, that sounds powerful. Up smash, made his links more reliable, yeah. Like everyone else. Neutral air, increased frames during which it will hit when grounded. Oh, okay, so it's just easier to hit grounded opponents. Up air, increased hitbox size of sweet spot. So that should, when you land with like the energy or the end part of his foot, should be good. Made his, okay, his down air is cool because I always find that a bit wonky. Neutral special, reduce the range it will push opponents while charging. Ah, so it's closer to you all the time. Increased travel distance of fully charged aura spear. That's insane. Didn't need to go any further, already went like a good screen's worth. Reduce total frames when firing from charging state from 48 to 43. Reduce total frames when fully charged aura sphere is shot from outside the charging state. Side special, opponents can no longer run through Lucario during startup. Increased grab rate. Oh wow, that's increased grab rate, that's a huge change. Alright, let's talk about Luigi before we move on. Because Luigi has like 2 moves that need, or like he needs 1 change, in my opinion. His grab I don't like, which is a bit you see here. His grab I don't like in this game, but the 2 things I would love to see changed are his down B being able to fly with it a bit better, or his up B after using it being able to move further left and right. Did he get any of that? No, let's look what he got. Adjusted the attack range when used just before landing, now easy to hit opponents in front of you. Now I guess this is like the Zaire, like when you hit it and it comes out in front of you, because you can't, just before landing would mean that you can't, you're not going to grab someone from it, but at least it'll hit them, I suppose. Cool. And jab 2 made a link more reliably free, which is overall change. And then down special, invulnerability frames reduced on both grounded variants and when rising into the air. Like, his down B is one of his best tools, and I don't want to see this nerfed. I want to see this buffed. Like, if you're going to nerf it, give us the ability to fly a bit better. Like, Luigi's got great combo game. Like, when you get his combo started, he's like really good. But what he's lacking is his recoveries are just terrible now. His Luigi missile, green missile, doesn't go as far. Takes a little bit longer to charge. Like, at least it feels that way anyway. His up B goes higher, but you've got no leeway on left and right, so it's very easy to die. And his down B doesn't let you fly at all. Like, he needs a big change, and seeing this is really frustrating. I don't want to see that. Lucina, forward smash, reduce knockback growth, so it doesn't knock you back quite as far. Forward air, reduce knockback growth. So both these moves have just been nerfed overall. They're still going to do a fair amount of damage, but they're still just don't send you quite as far. Me Brawler, full speed decreased, so it doesn't fall fast full speed decreased. It also doesn't fast fall as fast. Jab 2 links more reliably into the rapid jab, increase the hitbox size of the rapid jab. Forward air, as a result of the full speed change, this move now auto cancels, that's cool. And neutral special 2, hits link more reliably. So overall, good changes. I don't know about this full speed stuff, but making the jabs hit better and forward air and whatnot, and they're minor changes, but good changes nonetheless. Me Gunner hits more reliably. Game & Watch up tilt, this is a really good change, is up tilt actually hitting more reliably. It's a move that I never used. Ness! Perfect for me because I love Ness, so increased hitbox size of jab 2. Move the hitbox forward and makes it like so cool. Like, I think Ness already had a good jab, so cool. I'm happy. Olimar getting nerfed. Increase the hurt box size around the circumference of Olimar's helmet, making it easier to hit, so his helmet is now bigger. He's not so tiny. Forward smash. Reduced active frames of the early hitbox, so that's 2 frames shorter. Increased total frames in total. Up smash. Increased total frames. And up special. Adjusted the flight time when the move is used repeatedly, similar to Village's up special. So they've nerfed his recovery and they nerfed his up and forward smash and also made him easier to hit. So Olimar shouldn't be quite as much of a pain, but they haven't changed any damage or anything, so be interesting to see how he plays now. Pac-Man made his link cool. I didn't know up smash linked into anything. It was a one-hit done sort of hit, but cool. Happy to see that. Peach and Daisy have pretty much the same changes, I think. Yeah, so for both these characters, they made jab link correctly into the second one, or more reliably. Forward smash increase the knockback of the golf club, which is probably a good thing because golf club should have fairly good knockback on it. Forward air reduced knockback growth, so it's now nerfed more, so it's not going to kill you at silly early percentages. Side special increased end lag when it connects. That is quite a significant added frames. Up special made his hit link more reliably. Yeah, makes sense. Down special increased total frames, so it's going to lag a little bit before we do it. And back throw growth reduced quite a bit there. Collateral damage hitbox reduced the knockback of 200 to 100. Daisy saying now Pichu. Oh boy, I think they kind of over nerfed Pichu here. So increasing the hurt box of Pichu's ears and around his body, making him easier to hit. Fine. Increased shield size. Fine. Like, makes sense. Forward tilt. Increased recoil damage to 1, so that's not so bad, or 0.8 to 1.2, depending on which multiplier you're playing on. Reduced knockback growth. Quite a lot. That's like 20%, man. That's probably a bit too much. Like, you want it to be... I would have taken 10 off that and not gone too extreme. Okay, so here's all the recoil damage. Now, these are ridiculous depending on which one you're looking at. So, forward smash, recoil damage, 1.5 to 2. Alright, fair enough, it's a smash attack, makes sense. Increased total frames, it stays out a bit longer. Down smash does 0.8 to 1.3. That is a huge change. Like, that is such a big jump. I would maybe put that to 1, but not 1.3. Like, this is 1.0 to 1.5 there. That's 5 extra 0.5%. No, too much. Forward air, increased recoil damage from 1 to 1.5. Again, probably too much. Back air, increased recoil 1.15. Too much. Increased down air. Down air, fair enough. Down air is a kill move. I'm quite happy for that one to be like that. Neutral special. 0.4, 0.7. Fine. Side special. Increased recoil 1.1 to 1.8. That's actually not that bad. Considering how powerful side special is if you fully charge. Up special. Kind of makes sense. That move doesn't have a hitbox. Down special. This is a bit... I don't know. Down special is okay, I suppose. And then forward throw. So, I think his actual air moves, they shouldn't be hitting this hard. I would put like maybe 0.3% on all of these, not 0.5, and there's very little difference, but I think this is a bit too much. I didn't need to do it with all of these moves either. This is a character I do play and I very much enjoy. I'm going to go and test him out afterwards and just see if he's still got all, like, he hasn't reduced his damage or anything. It just means that now, as you hit him, it's a bit much. But I think if you were going to change him, making him hurt himself, like, he's not an easy character to use anyway. Like, as a noob, like, he's not a noob-friendly character. You would play Pikachu over Pichu if you're new to the game. Pichu's definitely an advanced character, but the reason why I liked him in this game was because he was fun to use, he's quick. And he doesn't do a silly amount of damage. And now he's going to do way more damage on a character that's already very easy to kill. So I'm not sure how I feel about this. Piranha Plant, increased jab hitbox size, rapid jab, increase the amount of time opponents are stuck in it. That's good. It was very easy to get out of that one. Pit, up smash, hits correctly. Good. Dark Pit, same again. Side special, reduced end lag after hitting an opponent in the air. So that actually means you can move quicker. Pokemon Trainer, Ivysaur, who didn't need a flipping buff. Right, Ivysaur has... The only thing you need to change about Ivysaur is his hitbox for both his up and air and down air. They are too big. This, fair enough, kind of makes sense. Charizard, increase the hit stun to make it link more reliably into jab 2. Increase the distance Charizard moves forwards and made it link. So yeah, it's just got a better jab altogether, which is good. Rob, increase the hit stun. Alright, so yeah, made it hit stun on the first jab. Makes it go into hitbox size for the second one, so they can both hit more reliably, which is good. I don't really play Rob, so I think this is a good change. Rosalina and Luma. Reduced Luma's health, or HP, from 50% to 40%, 60 to 48. Standing grab, decrease the start up by a frame. Dash grab, decreased by a frame. Pivot grab, decreased by a frame. So it just comes out a little bit quicker. Shorten the time it takes for Luma to reappear, and it shows you 2, 3, and 4 player. So that's pretty... And so in a 4-player game, that's like every 5 seconds you get Luma back. I didn't know that. That's pretty quick. Dash attack Luma, reduce total frames to match Rosalina's. Oh wow, 8 frames. More, I didn't know that. Forward smash, increased knockback, but when both Luma and Rosalina hits connect. So it just hits harder. So, sorry, it knocks you back further. Forward air, okay, that's cool. Hits more reliably, good. Reduce the total frames, good. Reduced ledge lockout timer. Oh, so you can grab the ledge a bit quicker when doing it, so you can kind of mess around with the ledge, because her forward air is pretty good. Up special, increase the fast fall speed after using this move. What was the up special? Oh, the up B. So you can shoot across the stage now and then land. That's good. You can whack down on it. Down special, Luma, reduce the total frames to match Rosalina's. So, I'm not sure, I don't play Rosalina and Luma, but these are probably really good changes overall. It just means stuff happens quicker. She's probably not, like, left so vulnerable. Roy, up smash, and Chrom up smash, they hit more reliably. Great. So, perfect for me. I like Roy, I like Chrom. Cool. They didn't need really any other changes. Alright, Ryu and Ken. These are the biggest changes in my opinion, and the changes that needed. I wanted to talk about why I think Ryu and Ken needed buffs, and then Nintendo did it and buffed them. So now with Jab 1 and Jab 2, what they're saying here is you have more time to send out these moves and then cancel into a special move, which is great. So you should be able to combo with these characters really easily. That's their whole gimmick. Jab heavy, adjusted knockback angle and distance. So I'm assuming that means it's either easier to combo in or they just fly in a different direction. Forward tilt light. Which one's his light one? Is it the kick? I think it's the kick, yeah. Close range, increase the amount of time you can cancel, so cool, goes into a special move. Increase the hitbox size at the tip. Cool, hits easier. Up tilt light, adjusted knockback angle, cool, so you can juggle with them. Probably. A bit easier. Down tilt, increased hit stun, great change. And decreased knockback, also great change, which means you can do down tilt, light, into heavy, into Hadouken or Shoryuken, well, probably not Shoryuken, into Tornado Kick. Tatsumaki. Up air, increased active frames from 6 to 6 to 7, 10 to 9 to 11. Increase the hitbox size, so it's just easier to hit up air. Hopefully it's not as ridiculous as it was in Smash 4, because it had a ridiculously huge hitbox. Neutral special, here's the big change. Decrease the speed of the light Hadouken and light Shatterkin, I'm not even going to pronounce that, Hadouken, the red one. And increase the speed for the heavy variants. And decrease start up of Hadouken of both of them, so they come out a bit quicker. So increase damage, light, medium, heavy. Hadouken now does 1 extra % for light, 1 extra % for each one actually, yeah, so it's 1% heavier, 1% more damage on each one. The true Hadouken, which is the input that you do, now is quite significant changes actually. Oh, there's a lot more damage, like 8.7 to 10. Oh boy! So that's pretty good. Yeah. So that's the input ones, and then the red one is 5 to 7.3, which is a big change. That's awesome. That's the kind of thing that you need with Hadouken. It always felt a little bit weak. I mean, I use it a lot, but I can't wait to play with these guys. Increased hitbox size of first hit when used on the ground. Perfect. Make that move better. just smacks him out of the way. Ken. Alright, Ken is one of my favourite characters in this game. I'm absolutely terrible with him, and these changes as well, perfect. So jab, again, you can now cancel into special much easier. Perfect, it's what it needed. Jab, close range, adjusted knockback, and increased damage while maintaining knockback. Good. Forward tilt, light, close range, increase the amount of time you can cancel, perfect, and increase the hitbox size for tip, which I think his forward tilt is the... Is it the elbow or the punch? Or is that his up one? I can't remember. He's got a punch, which is, oh, it's the heavy one, adjusted knockback angle. So the heavy one is the medium punch, I think is what it's called. Up tilt heavy, adjusted knockback angle when hitting airborne opponents. Means you can juggle with them easier, I guess. Down tilt, which is the same as Ryu's, which is perfect because it means you can do down tilt, light, heavy, into Hadouken or whatever. Forward smash, increase knockback. Yes! Yes! Oh, I can't tell you how frustrating his forward smash is. It feels so underwhelming, and this is something that Ken needed so much, was increased knockback on his smash, forward smash. Like, I get that his other ones aren't maybe meant to kill, maybe his uppercut is, but his forward smash, in my opinion, needs increased some increased range as well. Change the hitbox or something so it's a bit like bigger. But oh my god, this is my favourite change of this entire patch. Down air, increase the amount of time you can cancel with a special move or final smash. Increase the amount of time you can cancel. Oh, interesting. Okay. Down air is pretty good. It's a good move. Dunking people special. Increase hitbox size the first hit when you ground. Reduce SDI multiplier. It means it will link more, so you can't SDI out of it as quicker, and you will hit with more of the kicks. Up special. Now they've made this an interesting change. Made his hits now hit more reliably. You can't just wiggle out of it as easier. The first hit not negate up attacks. Oh, so you can get knocked out of it then. Increase the knockback of grounded heavy variant. So the heavy version will knock you back from the ground further. Knockback of aerial variant, both heavy and light. Reduce knockback on the medium variant. So they're trying to space them out so they're a bit more even by the sounds of it. Natati Otoshigeri, command input, reduced. So this is one of his back. These are his kicks. Inazuma kick. I can't remember what the difference is between some of these. So that just means it's easier to land. This one is increased damage the first hit. So I should say it's better. Increased damage the second hit. So this is like the up kick, down kick thing. Increased damage the second hit. Total damage is 24%. Wow, I didn't know it did that much damage. Inazuma kick, command input, increased damage while maintaining shield damage. Perfect. Brilliant. This is, for me, this is awesome changes. I am going to play the hell out of Ken more now, just, if nothing else, just with this small forward smash. Being able to do, because I do a lot of down tilt stuff, but being able to do that, perfect. They haven't changed this to Hadouken, which is really cool. They focused on his up special. Brilliant. Perfect. Love it. Samus and Dark Samus. That up smash just links better. Perfect. Shulk, jab 2, increase hitbox size, up smash, adjusted knockback angle, hits more reliably. Good. I mean, Shulk's not a character I don't really... I like playing Shulk, but I couldn't comment on any of this stuff. Snake made his jab better, just links more correctly. Toon Link, jab, better. Villager, jab is better. Just all of these are like, they link more reliably. Same with Wii Fit. Wolf, jab is better, increase the hitbox of jab 2. Jab 3, move the hitbox forward. So, his jab just goes a little bit further. You're likely to always hit with it. Down smash, front hit, reduce the base knockback by quite a lot, actually. Holy crap. Increase the knockback growth. So it's better at higher percentages, what I think is, and not so ridiculous at lower percentages. Neutral special, increase total frames. So they've nerfed the neutral special so that it's a little bit more laggy. Up special, reduced hitbox size of final hit. Fair enough. It was a big hitbox. Adjusted knockback angle, and it hits more consistently. Down special, reduced the startup of hitbox. So it comes out of frame quicker. Invincibility frame starts sooner. Wow, that is cool. Reduce the frames it takes for the move to start reflecting projectiles. Awesome. Good changes to Wolf. I would say he's a little bit overpowered in some departments, but this sounds like good changes. Fairly good character. And Zero Suit, side special hits more because it's a multi-hit attack. More consistently, and then down special, increased travel distance when inputting left and right, which is good because that will help her recover. All in all, I think these patch notes are pretty good. It looks like Nintendo have gone in and just changed. Ryu and Ken are the biggest ones for me. I think Pichu was nerfed too hard. Rosalina and Luma was a good change. I don't play Peach and Daisy, so I don't know about them. Olimar, I don't know because I don't play them enough. Luigi needs buffs. Lucario, big changes for them. Little Mac, nice changes. Don't know how much better he's going to become because he's Little Mac. Diddy Kong also getting huge changes. Captain Falcon getting some attack changes. Bowser Jr., Bayonetta. Overall, pretty pleased with what I'm seeing here. Like, I'm going to make some videos on certain characters, I think, and ones I want to see changes happen to. But Nintendo are doing a good job with these patch notes and things. Like, I know that everyone's going to have their own opinion on what characters are broken or need to be buffed and stuff, but overall, I'm happy. I look forward to trying out these characters with the biggest changes and playing them. And even Pichu, even though he hurts himself more now, I'm still going to play him. He's a fun character, so I'm glad about that. And yeah, that'll about do it for me today, guys. Thank you very much for watching, as always. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like the video, hit like. If you want to see more of this content, hit subscribe. And obviously, feel free to comment in the sections below. Like, always good to see what other people think on these things. But until next video, I'll see you then.